that line of Kostelek was putting pucks in there, forechecking. Pint's line continues to be good. And then, Drew, DeBrincat, and Broussard were really good for us tonight. We tracked, we worked, we moved pucks. Just obviously way better hockey game, but just a lot more structure to it.
You wanted this weekend to be about special teams, so coming out of it, I would assume you're very happy with the power play as it's currently constructed.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously, I think Pinto's a little bit of an unknown, how well he shoots it from that pop area, and he finds those holes. Obviously, they're the difference tonight. But in saying that, 5-on-5, I thought Giroux especially really tracked and worked, and that was by far his best game.
Is that about the game that you've seen Ransom play?
Yeah, he was really good. You know what? He was all over the ice. He made plays. He broke. He looked good on the power play when I put him on. He broke pucks out. He looked dangerous in the offensive line, and good for him. He's earned it.
I think Giroux and DeBrincat are getting some good chemistry now too.
Well, for sure, you could see DeBrincat had good legs tonight. That first game in Toronto. We had 2 inter-squad games and 2 days of practice, and he's just getting to know the system and how we play. Him and Drew certainly found each other all over the ice, and he gets a couple there. I think he was looking to pass probably more than you want your top goal scorers per se to do it, but he looks like he can score from everywhere.
What can you say about Ridley Gregg's compete level?
Well, it's incredible. I mean, you've seen him at the World Juniors, his shot blocking and everything he did there. We know he's going to provide offense here, as well as his penalty killing role. He was on one leg tonight, but he's a heart and soul kind of guy that's going to be around when the team's really ready to turn the corner.
Did Dirk Broussard do what you want them to do?
You know what? He continues to get better. It's clear that how smart he is, and he can play with good players. He can play down the lineup, so he's done really well. I mean, he's responsible. He knows what's going on. You say, some players, that, are going to probably coach when they're done. He reminds me of a guy that's probably going to coach. He knows what's going on out there. He knows all the scenarios, and you know what? He's worked hard.
Preseason games can sometimes be like a laboratory. Would you ever consider 4 forwards in overtime in a 4-on-3 situation like that in regular season games?
Yeah, I mean, I think you got to, certainly with all the offensive talent we have, we're power play driven at this point, our team. You got to put your 4 best players, depending on that night. And it'd be pretty hard to hold DeBrincat off, and the way he shoots the puck. So, that's a good problem for us to have.
And you've now seen Jake Sanderson a couple of times against somewhat NHL competition. How would you assess him now after a couple of games are under?
I think one of the things with him is he defends really well, and I think that's what's going to allow him to have a good first year in this league. He can play against good players. He's got a good stick. He knows where the puck should go, and he really likes the details of the game. So I think his offensive side will come as it comes, but I think his defensive side, his penalty killing, is going to be a thing that is going to allow him to even play more minutes.
DJ, you're about to move to another phase of camp when you make some cuts tonight and tomorrow, but do you feel like you have difficult decisions to make, and is that a good thing?
For sure there's some difficult decisions, but that is a good thing. I think our compete level was so much higher tonight and than last night. And obviously Kostelek continues to impress. I mean, he's a big guy that can skate. He can get on the forecheck. He's one of these guys that just does what the coach asks him all the time, and I can't imagine he's that much fun to play against. So he's certainly making it real hard for us.